This video is all about the things you need to be doing throughout the course of a transaction to ensure that it goes smoothly, all right? It's a nice, clean, smooth transaction that culminates in a very timely closing, all right? So really important things. Either you or your TC need to make sure these things happen, okay? You need to talk to your buyers and make sure that they call into whatever utility companies are utilized for this specific property, and need to make sure that the utilities are going to be transferred into their name on the appropriate date, okay? Now, if the seller doesn't have any occupancy post-close, then your buyer is going to make sure that the utilities transfer into their name on the date of close, all right? We do not want the seller to shut off utilities that could cause an interruption in your buyer's service. It could lead to days of, no heat, electricity, power, whatever. That has happened before in transactions. It's not awesome. So please make sure all parties are clearly communicating. This is a transfer utilities for whatever day is necessary. If no occupancy, it's the date of close. If they're giving occupancy, then, in your purchase agreement, it should say whether you're responsible for utilities, date of close, or date of possession. Talk to your clients to make sure they're clear on what day to do it. Next thing, as soon as the real estate closing package is completed, in the state of Michigan, the title company works up all those final documents. As soon as that's received, typically for us, that's about 2 business days, 1 to 2 business days before close. You need to make sure that your buyer has a copy. I send it in written form every single time. I'll say 1234 Main Street, closing documents. Please review in the subject line on their email. This is me mitigating liability, and I strongly suggest you do the same. 1234 Main Street, closing documents. Please review. Okay, right? Please review in all caps. Then I drop it in there. I say, hey, John and Jane, just wanted you to have a copy of the preliminary closing documents. Please review at your soonest availability, and let me know if you see any errors that need to be fixed. Okay? You are asking them to participate and look at these documents. Now, if they don't do that, that's okay. But what I'm telling you to do is you need to get them involved in this process, because at the end of the day, they are the one making this purchase, and you are their advisor. Okay? So you remind them, look at this document. Make sure there's no spelling errors. Make sure the dates are okay. Make sure your MD is okay. Call, text, or email me if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Let's do this as a team, okay? Send it in writing. Next thing, prepare a closing gift if desired. I think closing gifts are amazing. Hotly contested topic. Some people believe we don't need to do that because we're professionals and, our attorneys and doctors don't get us closing gifts. I've given closing gifts and I've not given closing gifts. Giving them feels nice. Make whatever decision you want there. Last and final note is you need to attend the closing event. In the state of Michigan, a real estate agent or broker is required per our Michigan state licensing, to attend the closing. If I am personally out of town, that is okay, but I need to send somebody with the appropriate licensing to attend the closing in my stead. Just think of yourself as a buyer. You don't buy and sell houses every day. You want your advisor or your trusted professional there with you. And if for whatever reason that person can't come, they need somebody else, okay? So please don't be selfish and irresponsible. I just think it's so irresponsible to send a buyer on their own to closing. I also think that puts you at extreme risk if there are any issues in the future and you didn't show up to closing. I just don't think that's going to look great in the eyes of an attorney. So those are the most important things I think you should be doing to ensure a smooth transaction all the way to a timely close. Best luck. See you in the next video.